Alright, welcome everyone to this little stream on the F1 Total channel. My name is NLiveX1. Yeah, today we're just doing a little bit of a practice session, because on Saturday we have got our next off-season special event coming up. The F1 Total 3 Hours of Bathurst at the circuit, the Mount Panorama Racing Circuit in Australia. So we'll hopefully have a nice little endurance race on Saturday, and of course, it being a game that most of the people who are driving have not played a whole lot. I think everyone who's racing usually plays F1 rather than GT7. So yeah, it will be quite interesting to see how that goes, how do people adjust to this different game. But yeah, that's why we're doing practice, to make sure that we all actually know how to drive this track, how to drive this game, how to drive these cars, of course. It's a whole different thing to drive a GT3 car rather than a Formula 1 car. It's a lot more understeery, a lot slower, a lot more methodical, I would say. You have to be a lot more precise. The F1 car you can kind of just throw in and it will do what you tell it to do. GT car, I mean, it's not a slow to respond car by any means, but it is if you are used to a Formula 1 car, which of course is the absolute peak of engineering. And this is, well, still a very, very fast car, obviously. But most definitely a lot of different experiences, I think, to be made. Both in the car and also the track. I mean, we have picked one of the most difficult tracks in all of motorsports, I would say. The Mount Panorama Racing Circuit, or better known as Bathurst. Going up and down that mountain that we just, went up and down, in fact, for a whole 3 hours. I would not be surprised if we see quite a few crashes throughout the race. It is not a forgiving track whatsoever. The walls are very close and the track is very narrow. So especially if you are used to, well, I was gonna say the classic Formula 1 track, very wide, very open, walls far away, but there are quite a few street tracks nowadays, which are, well, the exact opposite, really. And this really is closer, even though it's a permanent racetrack. It really does have a lot of street track characteristics. The way the walls are just so close, it's so narrow, it's so difficult to overtake. But it provides a very fun driving experience. It's very challenging and really takes absolutely everything out of a driver to be able to put in fast, consistent laps around a track of this nature. So much, yeah, elevation changes that are really tough to deal with. The car basically moving all of the time, just you can basically see it like moving around on all of the bumps and jumps. And the elevation changes, of course. Trying to spot the right braking points. Of course, when you are going down, you have to brake a lot earlier. When you go uphill, you can brake a lot later, and that will, of course, gain you loads of lap time if you get it right. That's why it's so crucial to practice. That right there was an absolutely awful line, but the car's in one piece, which honestly, around this track, is the main, the main concern. If you can keep the car in one piece for 3 hours, you are very likely in for a good result. Of course, the damage system in GT7 is not exactly revolutionary, so, well, keeping the car in one piece, literally, will be quite easy. You physically can't DNF. It's just, of course, if you crash, that is still a significant time loss. You do get some damage, which fixes itself after a little while, which is an interesting system, I would say, but it's a system. Right, and the first lap of the day is a 2 minutes, 2:02.515. That is not very good, I think. I do remember being significantly faster the last time I drove. But of course we are quite early into the session. I think I'm gonna need a couple more laps really of warm-up to get ready. It's quite usual, yeah, I would say it's quite normal to be very far off your personal best on your first lap of a track. Of any track really, but especially a track like this. Oh, probably want to stay off that curb there. Yep, and went fully into the barrier. That might be suboptimal. And I did get a penalty for it as well, so I actually ignored track limits there. So the track limits, they are quite harsh on this game as well. Like a bit different to the F1 game, you don't get warnings, you just get a penalty immediately, which you then have to serve by slowing down. Now, I'm not sure if you get slowdown zones in custom lobbies, or if it works the same way as it does in sport mode, where you have sport mode is a slowdown zone. Or I know in GT Sport, okay, next penalty line, okay. Because on GT Sport you just had to slow down yourself wherever you wanted in a custom lobby, but online in a competitive lobby, you would say, the game did it for you, exactly like this. Hello Spicer, welcome to the stream. Should have some other guys joining us as well later on. I'm just getting ready. Still have some stuff to do, of course. It's quite early for the practice session. What is it? It's like 4 PM? Yeah, 20 past 4 in Germany. But we'll see who turns up. The lobby is open for anyone who's on my friends list. And I do think everyone who is racing should have me added by now, so... It's fine, it's just a practice. I thank you for the support, but you can calm down. Oh, I just broke on the grass. Should maybe stop looking at my phone and start looking at the track. No, that's not good. That's probably a penalty as well. Apparently not, it's legal. I do have some damage actually on the front right tire and on my front bumper. Oh, it's gone already. I was gonna see if I can see it, but nope. Up by 5.5 tenths, even though that was just not a clean lap at all. So that should show that there's a lot of potential in my pace. Oh, it's gone deep. And I've gone deep again. So much for improving on my lap time. No way I'm up now. What? That was awful. Oh, I still gain time. Optimal line through turn 1. Yeah, 1.7 seconds down after that, of course. The track is actually so tight I can't even turn my car around after a spin. why we do practice, of course. I did say it's a very tough track to learn. I didn't expect to be, at the pace or at the consistency really from the start. I've done a couple of laps already. Like a week ago or so, I went online, just did like 20 laps or something, just to get a feel for the track, a feel for the car. It's been a while since I've played this game, so I'm a little bit rusty. But what does help that I've picked the same car that I pretty much always pick, this Mercedes. I have a nice livery for it, and I just like the feel of the car, so it just makes sense. Whoa, okay, you want to stay off that curb? That felt like it was going to send me to space. I might be bad, I'm not sure. Minute 31.3, I'm him. Very optimal. Nice apex. Nice apex again. I'm down by 7 tenths, yeah, that was awful. I did gain back 3 tenths in the middle sector at least though, so that was good. Just the first sector was... yeah, terrible. A little bit too late in the brakes there. Okay, a lot of time there to be gained. I was down by like 7 tenths at one point and the lap only a tenth down. So yeah, I can for sure get like into the mid 201s. And if I remember correctly, my absolute best time that I did last time was a 2 minutes 00.9. I really hope like no one is gonna be an absolute alien and go below 2 minutes or anything silly like that, because that would be my chances of any sort of battle for the win firmly down the drain. It's always fun to have these GT7 events. We do them like every once in a while in all the leagues that I'm in. Because you simply have no idea where you stand until you get to the race. That feels like you don't know how good everyone is at that game. Because of course, I mean, of course, you have like a rough indication. If someone is like 3 seconds slower than you on the F1 game, they're not suddenly going to be faster on GT7. But if it's a couple of tenths, then there is a chance that the balance of who is good switches. I hope so, Phantom. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know everyone's pace in the game. Or, I don't know anyone's pace in the game, really. Like, I could be anywhere from first to last. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I think I'd be surprised from last. Okay. I'm gonna put out now. I'm gonna beat Mihai if he races, which is at the moment still undecided. But if he does race, I am confident I can beat Mihai. That's the bar I will set for myself. 2010. Okay, now we're cooking. Guck. You haven't played a GT game since 5? Okay, I thought it said 3 at first. Like, how old are you? When did GT5 come out? That must have been a while ago at this point. Because we are on... I mean, yeah, we had 3 Gran Turismo games that you've missed and 6 Sport and 7. The thing is, I actually... Like, as a child, I played GT3 and GT4. And then I didn't play a Gran Turismo game until Sport. So it's been a long time since I actually played, like... Since I played Gran Turismo as like my main racing game. I might have been, like... in elementary school the last time Gran Turismo was the main game I played. Or you played Sport. I mean, to be fair, Sport is a bit of a different experience to all of the other ones. I would say a bit. It's a whole different experience to all the other Gran Turismo games, really. It's really only about the online part of it. The offline is just dead. Which isn't... it's kind of the case for GT7 because the AI is just so bad. So you can't really race the AI properly. Just weird, I mean... GT7 simultaneously has the worst AI in the entire racing game genre and the best AI with GT Sophie. Which is that Sophie is only used in so few... few areas of the game. I was gonna say, that almost worked perfectly with the brake on the grass to drift into the corner, and then I spun. And now I'm stuck here. See, spinning in the race is gonna be awful because you're gonna be stuck, like, blocking the entirety of the track. Okay, my car is heavily damaged now. Oh. My rear bumper, front bumper and front left axle are all damaged. Oh, and it's fixed. That was quick. And I think we are moving towards nighttime already. I was too focused on the sky there, like just seeing the evening light. Looks very nice. Done a great job there, Polyphony, of making the game look beautiful. My driving though, not so much. But that's not really their fault. As good as they can make this game, they can never fix my driving. So this right here should be the main overtaking spot. It's the longest straight on the track and you brake at about 150 meters. Maybe even a bit earlier with a full tank of fuel and worn down tires. And then This is another chance, a final corner, turn 1 maybe. See, pretty much what you do is you race from the end of that long straight until the end of this long straight that I'm on now, and then when you're going up and down a mountain, you're in survival mode basically. There's no passing through there. When the one sturt spot, well, I'm not the one causing the delay, that's what I say. I can't obviously decide anything I'm involved in myself, so I have to wait for the others to give their voices, their opinions. And once that's been done, I can post it. So you're asking the wrong guy, basically. I can't tell you. I am just as eagerly waiting as you, of course, since it will decide if I am P2 or P1 in the championship. Although I can't say it's looking like I'm gonna stay in P2. I've crashed again in the same place. Jeremy should get a pen. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm glad I'm not the one deciding that one. The thing is, I'm so biased in this. Of course I'm gonna say yes. I'm the one who would benefit massively from it. I can't give you an unbiased answer for that one. But in my opinion, I think I would give a small penalty, yeah. But my opinion is entirely irrelevant on this matter. Okay, my turn 1 must have been amazing on that 201. Oh, bit of a wall tap, unintentional. What did I even hit? Wait. Ah, invisible barriers, I see. Actually kart racing, I would assume so. I mean, he said Jules Valentine might race in this account, but Jules Valentine is not getting pole position by a second. And should there be a pen if not? I mean, there's no rule against it, so far. Now that that's come up, I'm probably gonna make a rule against it. Because I just didn't think of it being a thing people would try to do. Especially not, like, admitting to it, but... I mean, in that case, it also, like, I don't think it would have been a big deal, because... for one, Kaiser wasn't fighting for anything, and two, Jules Valentine is, bless him, significantly worse at the game than Kart Racer. It's just like, imagine if Kart Racer drove instead of some Division 2 driver in Division 2, and then the points go into that driver. That would be ridiculously unfair, of course. That is what I would want the rule for, to make that illegal. But you can't write the rule in such a way that it's legal to have someone worse than you drive for you, but not someone better. Because then I'd have to, like, rank every single driver that could possibly drive, you know? And that is one, unfeasible, because, like, I don't know every single player of the game. And two, I don't want to do that. Because, I mean, that's just rude. There's no need to have a ranking of every single driver. Outside of the championship standings, of course. It went to nighttime so quickly. Oh wow, and if you look back, you see nothing. can't even enforce it. I mean, it'll be tough to enforce, but like, it's still at least in the rulebook to have it there, you know, so that people know it's not allowed. Like, of course, there's many rules you'd struggle to enforce. Like, people downloading some grip hacks and cheating by the smallest of, like, obviously it's obvious if they have like double the grip, but if they give themselves like 1% more grip, I can't see that, but it's still illegal, you know. And if they are caught, I have a thing to ban them for, and same in this instance, I guess. And also, if it's like very obvious that the pace of a driver is suddenly a second a lap slower or faster, then you know it's a different driver. Oh god, you actually can't see Fleet anymore. This is gonna be a fun night stint for sure in the actual race. Because the track is not lit particularly well. You are very reliant on your headlights. Well, down here at like the main straight is fine. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing in terms of lights here. Like, it's purely my headlights. If I turn these off... Yeah. I couldn't even see the apex. That's how far away from it I was. My lights didn't catch the apex. Yeah, I mean, at this point you're driving on instinct. Like, I can't see where I'm going. And I think it shows in the times, like, they are considerably slower than before. Yeah, never forget Martin Sadluva, legend. He actually DM'd me like a couple of months ago and tried to prove his innocence again. And I'm like, what? Could not have been any more obvious that you were cheating. And why do you care so much to come back into this league? Right, let's enable tire wear, because I want to do some work on strategy. I want to figure out what the best tire is. Same as during the race, there we go. Does it also reset the time? Are we back in the light now? No, it's still pitch dark. Lovely. Alright, yeah, see you tomorrow, Phantom. Looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna try the medium first. And just see how long that goes. I mean, you would think that the medium will be the best race tire. Settings are 2x on both fuel and tires. We'll just see how the wear is, and then if the wear is not appropriate for the level of fuel, I will try a different tire. Also have to adjust my driving a little bit, of course, now on this medium. Gonna be a bit less grippy, a bit more understeery. Whoa. And oversteery, apparently. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between the mediums and the softs. Yeah, you have to brake a lot earlier for that corner. I very much just noticed that one. I broke at the 150 like always, and I completely missed it. Ah, same mistake as earlier. I even said I had to brake early and I still did not do it. have to quickly invite Gabby to the party.
Sup?
Hello, Gabby. Welcome.
What do you think about delivery? I want your verdict.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to see it on track already.
Yeah, if you could kindly invite me to the game.
There's no invites on GT7.
What? How
There's
do I
no
do it?
invites, you just join.
And where do I go?
You go into lobbies, then you limit to lobbies with friends, and then you join.
Is it only the two of us in the game?
Yeah, no one else joined so far.
Doesn't matter. We'll
I'm
have a
not
nice
sure
fight.
what Wojtek is doing. I thought he'd be here by now. He said he'd be here like, what, 30 past 4? It's now almost 5. What a liar.
Oh, okay, I see you now. Do you use any assists, by the way?
ABS.
Only?
Yeah.
For
Everyone
me, it's
uses
only
ABS on GT7, it's just...
Oh yeah,
Meta.
I know. I know. I just I was actually curious about CC because I'm using it.
Really? Okay. At which setting?
Yeah.
How high did you set it?
Oh, 3.
3? Okay. Why?
I don't know. It's just force of habit. Like I've always driven GT3 cars with the CC enabled, so.
I mean, they have
just comes
TC enabled, like,
naturally.
by default, by, like, how much they have in real life, if you put into 0.
Oh yeah, I still tried with 0. I still found myself better with CC on.
Fair enough. Skill issue.
So like, is the balance of performance enabled?
Of course.
Then why can I still tune my car?
What do you mean you can tune your car?
I'm in the car settings before going on track.
Yeah, and?
I can see, yeah, I can see all of the customization stuff like downforce, suspensions, and all of that.
Have you entered the lobby yet?
Yeah,
As
I'm
in-
in the menu.
Yeah, but have you
I
pressed
can-
the enter thingy?
No, I haven't.
That might be why you can still change stuff.
Okay, so but there's a different option as well. There is go to track. Is it different?
That just sends you to track.
So just enter. Oh, now it shows. Yeah, it greatly reduces my horsepower and increases from my weight. So, yeah. Oh, okay, so now I can see my settings with the BOP enabled.
Yeah, now every like all the customization options should be grayed out, I think.
But actually, I can still change the suspensions and the downforce.
Nah, that's fair enough. I mean, that's like basic setup stuff. And I just don't want people like setting up, I don't know, turbochargers and nitros or anything stupid like that. As long as you can't do that, I'm fine.
Yeah, but did you change anything or is it the default setup?
I've got a default setup in my car.
Fair enough, so I'll go with it too.
Have you driven the Ferrari before on GT7?
Yeah.
So you know it's a shitbox.
It's not a shitbox for me.
It's a shitbox. The absolute shitbox. Undrivable. No wonder you need TC.
It's not the TC, it's just I can do it.
If I go into the Ferrari right now, I'm gonna die.
Well, I'm not dying. I just need to
Enable
fix
traction
my
control.
racing line.
Just so you know, I've got it set up with race settings right now, so we've got tire wear and fuel. Normally, the qualifying will be without tire wear and fuel, and the practice will be as like the practice before the. Like when we go into the race lobby, we can do laps as like basically have a practice session. It's quite a nice feature.
Oh, okay.
So instead of just sitting there waiting like we do on F1, you can actually drive around and like warm up.
Is there anything else I should know? Because I actually haven't done multiplayer in Gran Turismo.
Not really. It's basically the same as F1, you just drive.
Okay.
Actually, you might need to buy the tires. I'm not sure if you've done that. Normally I think you only have the
I've bought them
medium.
all.
Okay, good. You'll just need a dry compound. There's no rain at Bathurst, but if you already have them, doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I bought them to be safe.
Yeah, there's actually... I don't know why there isn't rain at Bathurst, there just isn't. But I think that's a good thing, honestly. This track is hard enough as it is. I don't want 3 hours of Bathurst in the wet.
It's the typical Australian weather. What's your top speed before reaching the uphill section? Because I reached about 240.
240 only? Okay. That
Well,
does
yeah,
seem
the
quite
BOP,
slow.
well, the BOP actually is slowing down the acceleration.
I just reached 283 on the long straight.
So the one after all of the S's.
Yeah, after the downhill.
I'm doing the SS now, so I'll find out.
Right, I'm on the straight you asked me about earlier. I'll see how far I got in the speed. .248.
It's quite similar. In the long one, I reached 276.
Okay, so I'm quite a bit faster than you. On the straights. Simply superior skill, clearly. German engineering.
Mercedes engine merchant.
So you drive a Ferrari and you're calling me an engine merchant, that's crazy. I remember 2019 Ferrari too well to accept anyone calling anyone else an engine merchant. I've crashed. It's been night for like 30 minutes at this point. Can we go back to like being able to see, please?
Well, to be fair, the night shift, like the time where it's actually night, it is quite long.
Yeah, we've got it set to 3 times, so that in the and not 8 times, sorry. The 3 hours we drive, we go through a whole 24-hour cycle. So if it's night for, like, say... How long would it be night for around here? I'm just gonna go with 8 hours.
So 8 hours and we're going 8 times faster, so technically an hour.
Yeah, it should be night for an hour.
Okay, my tires are getting crazy warm. And
You're on
this is only the
softs, to be
second
fair.
lap. Oh yeah, but I didn't know they warm up so quickly.
How many laps have you done and how bad are they?
Well, this is actually the third. So I've done out lap, a hot lap, and this is the second hot lap.
Okay. How much wear do you have?
How do I measure it? It's not like there's any percentage.
There's a bar. How far along the bar are you? How much is red?
Until the bumper area, kinda. The front bumper.
Ah, mate, you have way less tire than me. I mean, I'm on my 8th lap now, and I'm like just before the front bumper.
I'm actually changing to mediums now.
Yeah, the mediums are, I think, definitely a tire to go for. I mean, I've got 9 laps of fuel to go, and my tire, I don't think my tires are going to be about halfway worn by the end of the stint. So I think the meta is going to be to just keep running the medium the entirety of the 3 hours. The hard seems useless, and the soft wears too quickly, I think.
So gambling on one less stop is not the way.
I mean, your softs are going to be fuel limited, not your stops. Sorry, are going to be fuel limited, not on your tires, you know. So if you want to gamble on one less stop, you have to save fuel.
So like my stops, they should be decided only by the fuel, and then the tires, they should just adapt to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just making sure that I get the best compound for one fuel stint. Because if you're boxing, you might as well change the tires. It doesn't take that long. You can, in theory, use the same tire for multiple fuel stints, which you save a couple seconds in the pit lane, but you gain that back easily with the fresh tires. And of course, I mean, the thing is that the tire is more adaptable than the fuel, you know? You can run the tire to, yeah, as low as you want, basically. Until it becomes undrivable. The fuel, eventually it's run out, and that's it.
Yeah, but you can map it.
I wouldn't touch that, honestly. You lose so much speed when you go lower than 1. I just leave it at 1. That's basically only if you're really desperate to save fuel.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I meant. Like, imagine someone being behind and the drivers ahead, the one ahead pits, and like we're so desperate for a position, you stay out and you try and save fuel.
I mean,
Like,
if there is a track where it can work, it is Bathurst, to be fair, because overtaking is quite difficult. So if you get ahead and then just try and hold on with one less stop, defend for your life, that can work, I guess.
So that's why I was considering like different strategies being possible.
Surprised how far off the softs the mediums are. Like earlier I did 201, 00, something like that, like almost a 200, and now I'm doing 203. So
Are
it's a
you
good
using
like
anything
1.5
for the-
seconds slower to go on the mediums compared to the softs.
Are you using anything for the racing liner?
Nope.
So like not even the indicators.
Nope, I'm just learning the braking points. I did in the
Yeah.
Nordschleife race that we did in GFL, because in Nordschleife there's too many corners to learn. But for this track I figured it's short enough that I can actually learn the track.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. But in Nordschleife, is it even actually possible to keep the perfect racing line for the entire lap?
Of course it's possible. Just not for me.
But it's so difficult.
Yeah, it's a long lap. But people have
Not the fact that
definitely done
it's
it.
longer. Not the fact that it's longer. Is that it is so narrow and it keeps the same width for the entire track and also so bumpy. So
This
that's
has
what
a lot
makes
of
it
the same
difficult.
characteristics on that point, yeah. So many elevation changes and bumps, and it's so narrow. It's a really tough track, I think. I think we picked well.
I would have still picked that for the memes. Like, I love Bathurst, but I would have still picked Nordschleife for the memes.
Now the only reason I didn't want Nordschleife is because we already did it, so... Although I think I actually voted for Nordschleife, if I remember correctly, just because it's Nordschleife.
Yeah, we did.
But I'm certainly not disappointed with Bathurst either. It's a great track. And it's nice to drive a track that I think most people are like less familiar with, because we're so like we are a very European-centric community. I don't think many people are watching Australian motorsport.
That 2 or 3, you did it with the softs?
No, that's mediums. What are you doing in terms of lap times?
Well, I'm not gonna count this one because I actually brushed many walls.
I have spun. I was on for a PB.
I'm not even near my probable best because I just kept hitting the walls.
But in terms of tire wear, I've got 6 laps of fuel left in the car, and the tire is about 1/3 worn. So yeah, the softs will definitely wear out too soon, and the mediums will be fine, so no point in trying anything else. The medium is tire to be on. I'm now gonna turn off my lights and see if I can do a lap blind. Although it seems like you can't turn them off fully, you can only turn off like the
Yeah, the high beams.
high beams, thank you. Which is quite useful to flash people, it's hilarious. I'm just driving
Do you
behind
actually
someone
do
and...
it in the race?
Yeah, of course I can flash people.
Yeah, I know you can, but do you do it?
Sometimes. I mean, the main reason you would do it is for endurance racing, like multi-class racing. If you are the faster car, you announce yourself by flashing, you know, so that the car in front notices you and that you don't crash.
Oh yeah.
But it's also quite funny to just drive up someone's bumper and flash them. Eventually they will get distracted and then crash.
But imagine if the racing cars had the horn, because you actually have the horn for the normal cars in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like if you drive I don't know, a Honda Civic, you can actually sound the horn. Racing cars don't have it, but normal cars they do.
I have spun again.
The right-hander after the long straight, like the flat-out one, it is so scary in the dark.
Yeah, because you can't see it, and if you turn too early, you jump over the curb and die. If you turn too late, you understeer off and die. In general, this truck is quite scary in the dark. You basically can't see anything. It's not like the elevation changes mean that your lights just really can't reach anything past the next 20 meters, it feels like.
Yeah. You know, there is a corner at the Nordschleife that I fear kind of like this one, which is, well, I obviously don't know the name, but it's a little bit before the carousel. It's a blind left-hander. Like there is a section where you go flats out for a very long time.
I think it's Moodkurve you're talking about. Oh my god, what a lap by the way.
Because after that you have some right-handers and then a very slow right-handers just before the carousel.
Yeah, I think I know the one you mean. I mean, like, yeah, you do the smallest of lift, right?
It depends on the car, but generally yes.
Yeah, I think that's the one that's called Moodkurve, or Bravery Corner in English.
Yeah, Bravery Corner, that's where I heard it.
Yeah, because it's about bravery.
Does it actually translate to bravery?
Yeah, it's called Moodkurve. Mood means bravery. A lot of the German names on the Nordschleife are just similar to that. Flugplatz is one of my personal favorites.
And that means?
Fly space. Because you go flying.
Oh, so like, is it near the start of the lap? Like the uphill corner?
Did you see Gran Turismo?
Right? The movie, yeah.
Yeah,
the one with the crash.
That's Flugplatz.
Yeah.
Where that crash happened.
But it can't make sense because it's called fly space and the cars actually fly there.
Yeah, because, yeah. The arrow can't keep the car down at that speed, at that, with that elevation. So sometimes you just go flying.
It actually happened to me with some cars.
But on the game? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the game simulates it that well.
Well, like, not exactly flying where you land on your roof, but like going upwards well below 90 degrees from the ground. That actually happened. Did you set this lap on the softs?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you improved so much.
Yeah, that's how I gained about like 2.5 seconds there. The softs are just crazy good. And my car is completely empty in terms of fuel. Like I've got 2.5 litres of fuel in right now as I came out the pit lane.
You know those very fast left-handers just before you start the SS going downhill?
Yeah?
Do you do that in 4th or in 5th?
It depends. On a quali lap in 5th, but I think in a race you go down to 4th just to be safe, and because the tires obviously can't handle the same load. But the first one of those for sure in 4th, the second one I just do a little lift and you have to turn in as early as possible to go onto the curb on the inside, otherwise you understeer off.
But keep in 5th gear in qualifying.
In qualifying, yes. In race, little tap on the brakes, down to 4th, and just play it safe. Like the time game, by pushing through there, is not worth the amount of times you will crash.
And the thing about crashing is the damage fixes itself.
Yeah, but still, you lose a lot of time. Because it's very hard to turn the car back around after you spin. Like, the track is so stupidly narrow that it's just, you have to do a 3-point turn, you can't just flick spin it.
By the way, did you know that in the Ferrari dashboard, in the cockpit, there is actually a text that says twat?
What?
I'm serious.
Why?
I don't know, I have no idea what it means, but it says that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what does it mean? I'm sure it's some Italian word that means something, but apparently you don't know either, so maybe not.
No, threat, like the insult in English.
Yeah, I know, but I figured it would be an Italian word that means something else in Italian.
It's not, it's probably an acronym.
Or maybe Enzo Ferrari just really hates one of his drivers.
And I just crashed, as you said that. Imagine if you go under 2 minutes, like the video you sent of that pole lap.
What? No one went under 2 minutes in V8 Supercars for sure.
Well, not in J3. You sent a video, I think it was in a
Lap of the Gods.
V8 championship.
Yeah. They don't go under 2 minutes, I think. The Lap of the Gods thing I sent was like a 2:04, I think.
I think it was below. I don't know. I had this feeling it was.
I don't remember.
Because my brain definitely feels like it did see a 159 or 58. I don't know if that far, but yeah.
I can just go look it up. Oh, I have driven into the grass because I'm on my phone. That's why you don't take out your phone while driving, kids.
Oh, you're live now, right?
Yeah, I've been live the entire time.
Yeah, never look at your phone while driving, kids.
I think the things I sent were the Murphy Lap of the Gods, which I think is a what was it again? A 2:06. And then I sent Scott McLaughlin's 2:03, which is the first ever 2:03 up the mountain. New season starting Sunday? No, we don't race Sundays. Our next season is starting at the end of October. In both Division 1 and 2. Division 2 Wednesdays, Division 1 Saturdays.
And just so you know, I've binned it on the auto lap.
Cook.
It honestly feels so weird to learn a track by scratch. Like, it's not the first time I drive Bathurst, but it's the first time I actually try and learn it competitively.
It is a weird feeling. I mean, I've driven Bathurst competitively before, but it's been so long I effectively have to relearn it. And like, actually having to fully practice a track is a thing I usually do, like, 1 time a year. Maybe 2. Depending on how many new tracks there are in the F1 game. Like the last
so
new tracks I learned were Vegas and Qatar.
Yeah. But we're just so used to league racing in Formula 1 that we know all of the tracks by heart. It's such a weird feeling to learn a completely new track that isn't in there, with also a completely new car.
Yeah, that as well. It's both a new track and a new car and a new game. Like, it's not just the driving physics, everything else is different as well.
Okay, I'm improving massively for now.
I'll just keep driving into walls.
But I keep switching back and forth between an actual good lap and a wall lap.
Like, my raw pace I think is good, but my consistency, yeah, nowhere.
No, I need to improve both. Like, I'm improving my pace step after step, but at the same time I'm not consistent in doing so. And it's so weird because it's usually something I am good at in Formula 1, being consistent and improving, and it just feels like I forgot it completely in this game.
It's different on a different game, because like you don't have years of Gran Turismo experience, you know? You've done those tracks in those F1 style cars for years now. It's very intuitive for you. This is a completely different way of driving.
To be fair, actually, I've been driving with William pedals competitively in F1 for only a year. Like my first
That's still a
season
year longer than you did on GT7.
I am trying so much to fix my line, and I can't because I don't see the track. I'm
Skin
just
issue.
turning blindly. Okay, so with the braking boards, I think I actually know my references. The problem is the braking points without the references. Like in the S section. Oh, I'm just behind you.
I waited for you. Stop flashing me.
Can you see my pole position sign ahead of you?
Right now I can't see shit, I'm too far behind.
Whoa. Oh my god. Did you cut a corner?
Yeah, I had a penalty the entire time. I think I cut the pit entry when I pitted, because I came out with a penalty.
actually criminal.
It's called good racing.
Yeah, but you just have the overspeed.
Well, yeah, picked a shit car.
Shut up.
I did not expect that to work.
Yeah, I think I backed out too much. My tires are incredibly worn now. What?
No!
Bro,
Shit!
what?
It's gonna do a 360, I fucked up. That would have looked so cool if I had pulled off. Sadly, I am bad.
You thought you were in a Fast and Furious movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, if you at least tried that in a proper car, like a JDM and stuff, okay, you tried it in a GT3 car.
But yeah, what's wrong with that? Illegal to be cool with a cool car?
It's like drifting through a hairpin with a Formula 1. You can't.
Bottas has done it? And, I mean, I've spent the entirety of F1 23 doing that, I'm not sure what you're on about.
No, it's different because it was just a rear locking. It's different than drifting with the throttle throughout the entire corner.
People have done that on F1 cars. You're just bad. If you can't do it.
I actually miss the fact that in Gran Turismo Sport you had Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes from 2017.
Yeah, but now we have the old McLaren Honda. And the Honda from the 60s, which is nice.
I still haven't tried it.
Which one, the McLaren Honda or the 60s Honda?
Both.
Yeah. It takes decades to refuel.
Yeah, I need to refuel now.
Ah. Pix is copying, that's why he's not joined yet, still.
No, actually, I'm actually gonna try the hards to see if they're as low as you say.
They are quite bad. You know, the elevation change is mad when you look away from the screen for a second and suddenly you're rolling back down the straight at like 40 kph.
Imagine someone sleeps during 3 hours of racing.
I have to actually
people are
engage the
enjoying
handbrake to just stop and wait for you now.
Some people are joining the server, by the way.
Yeah, I've been posting links for both the F1 and GT7 league to advertise. League, event.
Oh, by the way, when I was refueling...
Actually, I mean, Tim Bayer and Enla Timmy are both Menla, so... Oh, I missed you and leaving the pit lane, shit. I'll catch you.
Let's just do a rolling start. I went from 30 kilometers per hour to 200 kilometers per hour in a
Physics.
tenth of a second. That's like 150 G's of crash.
Dude just died.
Oh wait, look at this, look at this. I'm letting you pass because I have the arrows.
I can turn off my light and still see perfectly because of your light, that's crazy.
And I have the high beams deactivated.
Wait, what? You have them deactivated?
No, wait. I'm gonna toggle it now. Now they're on, now they're off.
I can't even see the difference.
Wait, let's stop.
Where are you going?
Let's stop. Look. So. High beams, low beams. Does it even change?
On, off. On, off. Press the brake, you're rolling.
I'm toggling. I still can't see any change.
If I have my high beams on, I can see the trees in front of us. If I have them off, I can't.
Like I am actually seeing nothing changing.
Do you have
I can
the
only
button?
see your car.
Wait, can you see mine changing?
Yeah.
I think you just don't have the button bound.
No, it's bounded. Like I can even see the light on the cockpit turning on and off. The little symbol.
I don't have a light symbol on my cockpit. Well, I have it on the
No,
on the
no,
UI.
not in the yeah, the UI I meant.
Ah, okay.
It is actually turning on and off.
Just
Wait,
doesn't work.
let me try something. Stay still. Do you see anything?
Absolutely nothing.
Wow.
I think I win.
Well, no shit. You're going downhill. I'm going uphill.
Skin issue.
Physics issue.
Let's swap places then. You go uphill. You go downhill. I go uphill. I reckon I still win. German engineering.
You need to go backwards. I'm stuck.
This is the most useful practice ever done. Right, standing start from right next to that. I can still recover. I can still recover. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can recover. It helps to keep hitting me into the same wall. Shit. No, get out of the grass. Yeah, at this point I'm not even moving. Oh wait, where are you? Oh, I win. This might be a sign without enough practice if we are resorting to this. You hit me and just stop, and I don't move an inch. Physics, oh my god, okay. I was gonna drive backwards down the mountain, but I can't see shit.
I think it was because you were stuck in the wall, probably.
I cannot see where I'm going.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Stop, stop.
Are you gonna be my light? Oh, what are you? That's
Okay,
genius.
so... Stop, stop, stop. So, let's both reverse into each other and see who wins.
I mean, I am going downhill, I feel like I win.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, I instantly spun, never mind.
Goodbye.
Stop right there. This is the LSPD.
Wow, you just pushed me. I just reached like 160 kph in reverse. Oh, 190 and you spun.
There's a kangaroo!
What?
There's a kangaroo of the shark, yeah!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
On my right! Oh wait, we're going way below the wall.
Where is it?
On my right.
I can see a photographer chilling. Oh,
I don't know if I can see it anymore because there's the wall.
I know Bathurst has like loads of Easter eggs. Like kangaroos, I think there's even a UFO that can spawn.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it, but then the wall became too high. POV, you just said you were gonna bump draft the Jonathan.
I don't even know where I am at this point. Where's the truck?
To left, to left.
No, that's further than the gravel, you dickhead.
No, it was the corner, you see? Oh wait, we're off track. I was wrong. This is the track, yeah. So left here, okay. Right, stop. Okay, go straight, now right. No, my right.
See, when you tell me to turn right, I'm gonna turn right.
Okay, so I need to... Okay, go straight. A bit left. Okay, keep going right. Keep going. We're not straight, you can keep going. A bit to the left. Now that's my left.
Nah, I don't care, this is the optimal line. See?
Okay, so... Oh wait, actually I'm gonna do it too.
It's time for a hot lap.
Yeah. Let's actually see who has the fastest lap in reverse. With no indications whatsoever.
I'm not even looking backwards because there's no point. I can actually see more when I go forwards and kind of use the track that I have just driven on to know what's coming up. Because if I look backwards, I just see nothing. Why is it so impossible to keep the car in a straight line at this point?
Because you turn the front wheels, but you're asking the car to turn on the rear wheels.
Ah, shut up.
Because we're going reverse. My top speed is 86.
114. This seems slightly unfair.
What?
Why is my reverse gear so much faster than yours? Right, up the mountain we go. Oh no, I'm stuck on a curb. Okay, up the mountain we go. Can use the radar as well as a cheat. It's genius.
Yeah, I'm using the radar.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see where I've just gone, and I'm stuck. I'm fully stuck. I'd have to disengage reverse. I will not be doing that.
Oh no!
Oh wait! Oh yeah! I can fix it if I just let myself roll downhill. Oh, I've lost so much time.
Doing some wall riding here. You are so much faster, it's actually unfair.
Goodbye!
Oh no. Oh no, now you made me stuck. Wait,
Well, have fun rolling downhill, I guess.
I'm going again. Some wall riding. Oh my fuck. Oh, didn't see the wall there.
No one saw that.
Maybe who's watching the stream did.
No one saw that. I have at this point given up on actually taking corners, by the way. The downhill section is impossible.
What do you mean? I just did that. I am doing that just fine.
But your car can only go like 30 kph, I mean... It's not been the longest lap in Bathurst history. I'm 2.5 minutes down on PB.
2.5 minutes, so let's see my split time. Eventually. Two minutes and 44. Oh, I'm into the gravel. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now into the grass. The sun is rising.
We can finally see again.
Yes and no. Oh, I can see you in my virtual view mirror.
I'm probably giving you a light. If you look backwards, you might actually see the track.
Yeah, you're giving me light indeed.
Five minutes and 37 seconds, .297.
37, okay, so I'm faster. 39.
I won by 2 seconds, you're bad.
No, you said 37.
Yeah, and you had said 39.
I said 29.
Oh, 29. Oh, I might be bad. I'm gonna blame them the fact you copied my lines.
Come on, Felix, let's just watch the sunrise like romantic couples do.
Okay. What spot are we going for?
I know a shortcut.
We're gonna get lost. Bro's gonna send us to the Australian outback.
No, keep follow me, okay. So flat around here.
You lied to me, it wasn't flat.
Okay, so there's some trees, so we're gonna...
Yeah, this is not a very good view.
Left. Because we went into the wall. If you go left, there's a bit of a spot. Like, wait.
I've spun.
Oh, there's an invisible wall.
Well, yeah, who would have thought that we can't just drive out into the fucking middle of nowhere, mate?
No, I wanted to. Okay,
What if
so
you push me into the invisible wall until I go through?
This is gonna be some explicit content.
I've been reset.
Oh, never mind, you're just being fucking teleported. So if we are close to the wall,
does not
we
enjoy
cannot
fun.
see it. Oh, here is actually good.
Right, is anything happening in chat?
I don't know, I didn't even check.
I might as well, we're not doing anything of use at this point. VH said hi VH. NoYoSD said up Phoenix, hello, welcome to the stream. You probably were here like an hour ago at this point. Oh yeah, and the season sign the Sunday one, I answered that one. Okay, nothing new then. Whoa! Why do I have my left indicator bound?
Oh, let me see.
And why does this race car have an indicator? Like, who needs? Why does a race car need this?
I have no idea.
I don't have the right one bound, only the left one.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna send you the photo of the Ferrari cockpit saying sweat.
Now that we actually have some light, I want to see your livery in its whole glory. Okay, there seems to be a lot of scratches on it. I'm not sure how that could have happened. I want to see the front of your car, honestly. Like, how much I've scratched that.
Let me reverse.
Oh shit.
No, actually the front is probably one of the least exciting parts.
Yeah, it's not really scratched, even though I've been driving into it for like an hour straight. I have been pinged by Gabri. Ah.
Bottom right.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not sure what that's supposed to stand for, honestly. I mean, it's
I have
fuel,
no idea,
speed,
too.
what's that, YOL? And then TWAT, yeah. I have no idea what that's supposed to stand for.
I mean, it's very clear to me. It's sweat.
Simply making the driver aware of what the team thinks.
It gives you motivation to do better in the race. Okay, so
And if
hold
you're
on,
in a battle you can't win, also here's a tutorial on how to win.
I'm gonna give you a view of the Giovinazzi side pod.
Beautiful. And the Ferrari would be very happy to see this.
Can you see the Saint Leclerc in the windshield?
Of course I can.
Ah, beautiful.
I haven't done anything with my windshields. Like, I just use them as
You-
actual windshields.
You just added the German flag on the sides.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have like the name and number on the front. My rear windshield is completely empty.
It's
Well,
a shame you
I
actually
didn't
can't
really
see
do
it.
anything. This is all Ruby. Ruby made delivery.
I made it better.
I just changed the flag number and name for every driver who needs an NLR livery.
Okay, so now that we can actually see something, maybe we can do a lap.
I mean, I think I've done enough laps at this point. I'm done.
I haven't.
I can leave the lobby open for you though.
Or like, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna do a lap, and maybe you can try and chase me to see if my line is correct, and so on.
It's definitely not. Can I make you like lobby host so I can leave? It's the thing that I can do. Don't think I can. That's shit. So I actually have to just stay in the lobby if I want you to be able to keep driving. Or you make your own lobby, I suppose. Because I want to go grab some food. Eat dinner, you know, as people
Can you
do.
just resist 5 minutes to see one lap?
If you're gonna be done in a couple of minutes, yeah, I can stick around. I'll go on board with you.
Oh, you can actually spectate me.
Hey, of course you can.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm on the out lap, so. But I'm still gonna try and push.
I want to change the camera. There we go. How do I turn off the shitty music? I apologize, Gran Turismo OST is not shitty.
And you're in track limit, what? I got a 5/10 penalty.
Cheater. So that line is actually slightly suboptimal. You wanna keep pointing the correct way.
Although to be fair, most of the spin I kept it out of the wall.
It did look cool for a moment. I thought you were gonna catch it after 360, which would have been very cool.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Actually, I do kind of want to try the Ferrari. I want to know like how bad it actually is.
Can you just watch me first?
Yes.
So I'm about to finish the out lap, so it's gonna be soon.
Yeah, I watched your hot lap.
It's on the hards, but never mind.
Right, it's about telling you if your line is shit, that I can see no matter what tire you're on.
Yeah, exactly.
Can carry a lot more speed through turn 1, I think, because you weren't all the way at the outside on the exit.
So more speed.
Looked like it, yeah. You brake too late. You want to basically hug the inside line the entire time through. So you need to brake quite early for that. That was nice. You can take that a lot faster, so you're back on the left hand side, and then stay on the left through here. Genau, back to the right, then to the left. Don't drive through the grass. The line was good until you drove through the grass.
Ah, very late.
That line is very bad, that's very illegal.
And I got shock in this too.
I mean, deserved. Missed the apex by a few kilometers. That's suboptimal. I must sadly inform you, Gabri, I don't think you're winning this race.
Well, this practice session is quite literally the first time I've been trying to drive competitively.
Yeah, and you've only got a couple of days left until the race.
It's enough.
Believe in Gabri.
I mean, Formula 1 drivers only get 1 day and a half of practice.
Fair. We should do a livery contest as well. The rest of the guys need to post their liveries already. Right, I'm gonna go out on track and just try the Ferrari now.
Bet.
I don't even have tires for it, that's like, I only have the hards. Because I have not bought them, I've not driven this car before in this game. It was that bad on GT Sport, I am permanently scarred from driving it. Oh wow, it's really slow on the straights. Whoa, very loose in the braking. Have you moved your brake bias forward?
No, I have it at 0.
Probably should. Oh, well, I suppose if you aren't struggling it's fine, but I just braked and the car on the rear just decided it does not like that.
I don't even know if I'm struggling. It's still about learning the limit.
Whoa! Yeah, I just spun under braking.
Okay, so I'm gonna try -1.
I'm gonna do -3, that was horrible. I mean, if 0 works for you, it works for you. If you aren't noticing the car is snapping under braking, it's fine. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's for sure very rear limited, the car. The rear likes to slide quite a lot.
Like the only time I find myself losing the rear and the braking is if I take too much curb. Like it's not the brake's fault, it's just my line fault.
I mean, I drove the same lines and did in the Merc and I spun, so...
Okay, I lost the rear artery in the SS, but that's the only part where I did.
It's a little bit understeery as well, weirdly. It's both understeery and snappy.
I don't find it that way, to be honest.
Have you driven many of the other cars?
I've driven a lot of cars. Like, okay, not exactly a lot of GT3 cars, but still, I don't exactly feel that way you feel.
Maybe that's why you have to use traction control to be fast. Because this car is so shit. Because I genuinely can't keep it in control.
Different styles, I guess.
Yeah, the Mercedes is just very nice to drive, it's very predictable. It doesn't do anything crazy. The Ferrari just moves all over the place on the airs, it feels like. Right, the lap time is a 2:05.687.
What's higher?
Hard.
I'm just doing the other lap on the mediums.
Yeah, I was doing like 2:03s on the medium in the Mercedes. So I don't think it's like outright much slower, because the time difference between tires, at least from soft to medium, was also about 1.5 seconds. That checks out. It's just not a very nice car to drive, in my opinion. I must say, I respect that you guys are gonna drive that for 3 hours. If I sort by country, I want to see what Italian cars are actually in the game. Ferrari,
Alfa Romeo, Lamborghini,
and the Ferrari. That might be it in terms of GT3s already. That's all the ones I have anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Can't remember if there's more. Yeah, I think the Alfa Romeo is just stupidly slow in a straight line. I haven't tried a Lamborghini ever. And the Ferrari, okay, so I just tried it and it was shit.
First of all, it's Lamborghini.
I do apologize, my Italian is not exactly brilliant. There's a lot of GT3 cars in my garage, holy shit. Why do I have two 4GTs? I've got 4GT Le Mans Race Car Spec 2 and 4GT Le Mans Spec 2 Test Car. What is the need for two of those? They might actually, like, be mostly the same as well in terms of the actual body of the car. The race car spec has a bit more horsepower and weighs a little bit less, but outside of that, well, the picture is quite small, so I'm not quite sure, but I can't see any major differences at least. I'm interested to see what the guys who have yet, like, who don't have a team, so I don't know what car they're gonna end up with.
Probably a BMW.
Yeah, Newman and Pubdog, those two are the ones that I don't know what they're gonna drive. I mean, Leon and Ewak, they're gonna be in the... well, in one of the BMWs, not sure which one. I assume. The team is called BMW M Competition, so... you would think they're gonna drive a BMW. So they could go with the Z4, the M3, or the M6, I guess.
I haven't driven them on GT7, but in GT Sport, the M3 felt like the best.
I really like the M3 in GT Sport, but I know also it's very far from being a meta car, and the Z4 is always shit. If I saw people using a BMW, it was usually the M6 rather than the M3. The M3 is also 13 years old at this point, from 2011, and so is the Z4. I did also do a couple of races on GT Sport in the DBR9, I think. And I drove the F-Type for a bit as my main car. But I definitely have most of my playtime, or my very competitive playtime, I would say, in the Mercedes. Right, but I think that's enough practice for me. I've been doing this track for... how long have we been here now for? We went through a whole day-night cycle. The stream has been going for 2 hours. So yeah, I've been practicing for 2 hours now. I'm done.
I just need to complete this lap. Only
yeah,
this
complete the lap, it's fine. But I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you everyone for watching, for those who watched. And see you tomorrow for the Division 2 final race of the season. Title decider, it will be. In both the Drivers and Constructors Championship. It's still up for grabs. We have got Pinky and Kuko battling over the driver standings. Kuko leading, currently on 148 points, Pinky on 137, so an 11-point gap separating those two. And then in the Constructors we have got Williams on 229 points, followed by Ferrari on 225, so only 4 points separating Ferrari and Williams. Gabri, who do you reckon is the win tomorrow?
I think yes.
As I go on board with him in the area, he says yes. I agree. If this is not a picture of confidence for Ferrari, what is?
Confidence is key. In tough times, confidence is key. Like, look at his drift.
You know, it's crazy, the photographer actually took his camera away from the track. He didn't want to see that. That was how bad it was. Oh, nice flick spin though.
Yeah, because I used the handbrake. So, can I pull off what you couldn't? Let's see. No, I can't.
The trick is to do it on the grass. To get enough rotation in. But then you have to catch it quickly enough so that it doesn't turn into, from a 360 into, I don't know, a lot more than 360. So yeah, dip a tire into the grass, then handbrake and full lock the other way, and then try and catch it. Oh! Almost! Almost! No! Close enough. If we cut it. If we cut the clip. Right, but I think on that note, that is stream over. Thank you everyone for watching and see you tomorrow.